How do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the Loyola Ramblers take on the Glenbrook South Titans. Trey Terrain, first pitch inning. Line shot right at the third baseman for the out. One up, one down. Non-conference game between these two. Henry Harris, the batter, and ground ball. Third baseman, long throw, and nope, can't hold on to it. And all the way over to second goes Harris with the error. Here's Jake Novak. Yeah, strike. Well, we used to shoot down and avoid the screen here, but we can't do that anymore. Not enough room. Too much room to set a camera up, and not enough room for us to get in there. Ball gets away. Yeah, strike. And there's an area between the screen and the stands.
Yo, this is lit now.
And
buddy.
Yes. Where does he top at? 101.
So we're in the stands. Ground ball. Second baseman. And also
Yeah, all right, buddy.
not held on. And one home. Jason Bravancic, the batter. And he scoops the fly ball out towards center. Center fielder drifts over. Has it for the out. And runner holds it first. And Matt Raymond, the batter. And he hits a base hit to right. Single. And runners at the corners.
Good running, buddy.
And Will Jackson, the batter. And pitch low ball. Well, we got a cooler near the lake. Literally like Milwaukee Avenue, which is about a half mile or so west of Glenbrook South. Temperatures were well into 60s. But here we're in the low 50s. And the wind blowing in. And foul ball. Well, eventually we'll get some spring weather. It's been a very cold month of April in the Chicago area. Runners at the corners. And a high pop-up. Right down the line, and he blew it. Another whoopsie, third error of the inning. And 2 more runs home. And 3 runs home in the inning. 2 out. Daniel Horochevich, sorry. Horochevich. To the strike. Actually, it would be, I think, Horochevich. Foul off. One of those names with a lot of consonants and not a lot of vowels. Fouled off. And fisted foul. Top of the first inning, just underway in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and we're done with the top half of the first inning. In the inning, 3 runs on 1 hit, 3 errors, and 1 left. At the bottom half of the frame, and Mike Snow will lead it off for the Titans.
Come on, Snow.
And straight. And we got the whole Glenbrook South Junior Varsity team here. What they used to call the sophomore team, now they call it Junior Varsity. Pitch is low ball. Most of the schools now say they just don't have enough. Swinging a bit straight. Enough sophomores and freshmen to field multiple teams. Outside of all. Really, the schools that get hurt on the change aren't so much the small schools, it's the big schools. Like New Trier had enough for 5 teams. And now they're basically cut down to 3. Ball 4. And snow aboard. So there are players at New Trier going to make it even more competitive for them at the lower levels. Fly ball is caught out right center. A little miscommunication though. One away, Connor Nash the batter. Schools that are kind of in the middle, kind of depends on what sort of youth program you have growing up. But, you know, everyone complains about how competitive New Trier is, and precisely you're making it even tougher on the New Trier athletes and some of the other schools too. A lot of the other schools. Well, I'm just using New Trier as the example. Connor Nash the batter. Runner at first. Scooped at, fly ball. Down the line and falling out of play. And the runner off and stolen base. Mike Snow with the steal. And ball low and outside. Line shot, that's a base hit. That's going to score a run for the Titans. An RBI single for Connor Nash and Jacob Newman, the batter. Ball low and outside. Bottom of the first inning. Low and outside of ball. And it's straight. To Newman.
Come on, Newman.
Brandon Matthias on deck. Simon Farber in the hole. And ball low and throw to first. Keep the runner honest over there. Another one fouled away. There goes the runner, doesn't matter. Ball forward. And 2 on with 1 out for Glenbrook South. And Brandon Matthias, the batter. Swing and a miss, strike. Strike 2.
Come on now, Brandon.
Had a lot of games that have been postponed by weather. Month of April. We really haven't even had any days in the 50s to speak of along the lake. There's a fly ball. And taken for the out. Runner faked running and held firm. So 2 out. And Simon Farber is the batter. Had a lot of games in the 40s and 30s in the month of April. And that's got it's not so much that it's an effect on the overall game, but it is an effect on the individual players. Bees in the bat days, a lot of that. Yeah, strike. And the pitch outside the ball. Now make sure you join us for baseball action all during the spring. We're not sure yet about our summer schedule. Health issues. Ground ball, second to first for the out. And that's out number 3, and we're done with the first inning. It's 3-1, Loyola leading Glenbrook South at the end of 1. We'll be back. The North Shore Sports Center. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. At dusk, dawn, or night, make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And Johnny Mejia leading it off for the Ramblers here in the top of the second. There's a strike.
What's up with you and disrespect? 77.
Whoopsie swing. Fouled off.
Going too fast.
Mejia, Jack Moran, and then back to the top of the batting order, and Trey Touraine. Fouled off. one fouled away. Scooped at. It's a base hit the other way. Single from Johnny Mejia. And he's going to go to second on the error. Over there, the left fielder overran it. Back to Jack Morant, the batter.
You sound stupid. I said I just lost half my face. It does.
Pitch outside the ball.
That was the best ball, bro. I don't really care where we go. I kind of want to go say hi to Pat. No way, didn't give it a change up, bro.
Inside the ball. And low ball. And swing and a miss, straight. Trey Terrain on deck. And thrown away. And runner over to third. That's the fifth error already for Glenbrook South here in this game. We're only in the top of the second. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, strike three. One away. Trey Terrain, the batter. And a strike on the outside corner. Little inside a ball. Ball back. Scooped and fouled off. Ground ball through for the base hit on the left side of the infield and a run home. And it is 4-0. Trey Terrain with the single, the RBI single. Henry Harris the batter. He was saving an error. First time up. Here goes the runner. Throw not in time. Got away anyway. Stolen base for Terrain. Pitch outside the ball. Inside the ball. And a strike. And strike three on the inside corner. I think he swung anyway. Jake Novak, the batter. Fouls one off.
That's actually a good joke, Jake.
Top of the second inning. This is a makeup date. This game was scheduled earlier in April, and we had 2 weeks there were practically wiped out completely. Fouled off. Ball away. And ground ball right to the first baseman. Steps on the bag for the out in the top of the second. But the Ramblers add a run to their lead and lead it 4-1 as we go to the bottom half of the frame. And John Miskella letting it off. And fouls one off. Miskella, Oz, and Mike Angel due up. In there for strike.
Yeah, but Nick's gonna leave like right away.
Time call.
I know. I gotta.
Let's go.
Let's see Pavrod.
Steps out.
I actually need.
Outside the ball. Out the look in and the delivery. And a little pop up. And whoops. I do believe that was a little misjudged. It's no error. It's just, it is an error, but it isn't an error. It's not an official error. It was a whoopsie. Inside the ball. A glitch. And strike three on the outside corner. One away. And Dan Hawes, the batter. Takes a pitch outside the ball. Join us for baseball all season long. Ground ball. Second baseman bobbles it, and everybody's safe. Safe at first. And Mike Angel, number 9 in the batting order. Takes a pitch outside the ball. And straight.
Oh, so that was fun. Bullpen pitchers don't
Goes to bunt. Missed it. Throw to second. Safe. Stolen base.
Let's go. Once we present our program.
Joe Hunter at second with one out. Swinging a bit, strike three. And 2 down. Back to the top of the batting order, Mike Snow. The batter. Scooped in and a fly ball. Right fielder over. Hands it for the out. We're done with the second. At the end of 2, it's 4-1. Loyola Academy leading the Glenbrook South Titans, and we'll be back. You're watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning. And Jason Frabancic leading it off. And pitch high ball. Line shot foul down the third base line. And outside the ball.
Oh, that's probably where they're going. Heads up!
And foul ball.
Heads up!
Another one foul.
Without the breeze at 45. Without the breeze, it feels like it's...
And yet another one. Rabancic can't get in there. Fisted, and that's going to be a foul ball as well.
Heads up!
And yet another one. Skimmed off. Now he's got one fair. Fly ball, center fielder. Coming in. Takes it for the out. One away. Matt Raymond, the batter. And he fouls one off. Ryan Morrison on the mound for the Titans.
Where is my people who went to that Northwestern game? Not this Sunday, like 5 years ago.
Here's the strike. And one of the things about the weather this spring has been that games are getting bunched up on the end of the season. I hope the weather cooperates, or otherwise we're going to lose a lot of games. 3-1 on the put out. 2 down. And Will Jackson, the batter, takes a strike.
But this was a 95 exit.
2, 3, and 4 due up for the Titans in the bottom half of the frame. Outside the ball. Yeah, strike.
What's Morrison throwing?
143 kilometers per hour.
Ground ball. Right down the line, foul. Another one fouled off. That one got the catcher a little bit. Dog's going to bark tonight. Outside the ball.
But you can't say Clyde. You can't be ashamed of it.
And a little comebacker over to first, and the Ramblers go quietly in the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom half of the third inning. And it's 4-1. And Nick Mathene leads it off. Mathene, Connor Nash, and Jacob Newman do up. Outside the ball. a button right down the line. Foul. Just outside of third. Ground ball. Shortstop. Over to first in time. Swing and a miss. Strike. Another one fouled off. And a ball low. Scoop dead, fly ball. Down the line and foul. Wynn's going to push stuff foul today. Coming in kind of right field-ish. High pop-up. And shortstop takes it for the out. Two-way. Jacob Newman, the batter. First pitch hitting ground ball, shortstop. Over to first. And 1, 2, 3 on both sides of the ball in the third. At the end of 3, it's 4-1. Loyola leading Glenbrook South. And we'll be back with more. On the cable and internet, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Phone in one hand, ticket in the other. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Daniel Hirochevich leading it off for the Ramblers here in the top of the fourth inning. And a pitch low ball. And high and outside the ball.
Oh, you just gotta press the red button, and then it takes some time.
Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, strike. Johnny Mejia on deck. And strike 3. Got him looking on the outside corner. One away. Here's Mejia. And he takes a pitch outside the ball.
He's not gonna hear you. We're like right there. Yeah, we look like two dads sitting in lawn chairs. Yeah, very nice.
Another one outside. There he is, single, scored a run last time up, but had the advantage of 2 errors committed by the Titans while he was on base. And ball 4. So Mejia draws a walk. And here's Jack Moran. And he bunts. And going to be safe all the way around. Little infield single. Here's Trey Turing. And the ball gets away, and everybody going to move up. Inside the ball. Another one fouled off. Well, be sure to join us here on the network. Hope you enjoy the games wherever you are on our cable affiliates or our internet affiliate. Catch the game on demand on YouTube. The lock and load, scooped and fouled away. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And Terrain down. Henry Harris, the batter. 2 out. And pitch outside the ball.
His dad's watching the freshman game. His dad's watching the freshman.
Top of the fourth inning. And ground ball through for the base hit single. And another run home. And Jake Novak, the batter. No to first. Runner back. Strike on the outside corner.
I like that hat, Mr. Barber. Where'd you get that?
Sunset Ridge paddled yesterday. What's that?
I wasn't going to bring a jacket, and then I was like, oh, Mr. Barber. Was it her dad that we saw?
And fouled back. Lock and load, ground ball. Shortstop. The throw. Not in time. Over to third. No. Error on the throw.
Newman, weren't you just that?
So everybody's safe. And here's Jason Verbancic.
Why did Mr. Barber come up? I'm the boys
Throw to third, runner back.
computer off for the whole time. And then gets a good grade.
Low and outside the ball. Swinging a blast. That's going to get past the left fielder. That's going to score a couple of runs. And into second with the double is Verbancic. And here is Matt Raymond. He takes a pitch high for a ball. Ball one. I go back to the days when Glenbrook South used to play on what's now the JV field. And an error. Right fielder misjudged it. And all the way over to third was Matt Raymond. Ninth man to bat in the inning. Will Jackson takes a pitch high. I remember shooting a couple of games out that way before they built this field. They had to squeeze it in. And fly ball on the giddy up, and no one's going to get to it. And the double, and another run home. Kind of a dying quail died out there. And Hirochevik, for the second time in the inning. Batting, 10th man to bat in the inning. 6 runs home. It's now a 10-1 ball game. Outside the ball. Ooh. Will Jackson kind of caught himself in no man's land. Fortunately, they were more concerned that he didn't advance than they got him at second. Swing and a miss strike. And strike 3. And we're done with the top of the 4th, halfway home in the ball game. And the Loyola Ramblers now lead this one 10-1. Big story is really the Glenbrook South errors here. 7 errors in the ball game for them. Brandon Matthias leading it up. Swing and a miss strike. And a ball low. And fall back to the screen. Another one fall back. And 55-footer and a little bit outside on top of that, a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And one away. Simon Farber, the batter. Inside the ball, ball 1. Sometimes errors are caused by the cold weather. I don't think that's really the case today. I think might be a little bit of the sun or whatever, although there's an error on the Ramblers. So runner out at first. John Muscella, the batter. Takes a pitch inside the ball. And the ball low.
Wait, he's in our accounting class. Yeah, I was supposed to go with Paimon, but then he left because he hasn't seen it.
And a pitch high ball. And a strike on the outside corner. Third year of television broadcast. Ball 4. So 2 out with 1 out. And Dan Hawes, the batter. Yeah, foul ball back. A little bit of a wake-up call towards us. And a ball. High pop-up, infield fly roll, and the umpire got in the way. Doesn't matter, even though it dropped, the infield fly roll, the batter is out. And 2 down.
Is that only in high school?
And Mike Angel, the batter.
I've never seen that before. Wait, what is it called? The infield fly roll? If you pop a fly ball.
Swing and a miss, strike. Strike 2. Mike Angel. They lock and load. And strike 3. And that be it for the bottom of the 4th. At the end of 4, Loyola 10 and Glenbrook South 1 will be back. More action ahead on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Texting while driving is illegal in Illinois. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 5th inning. And Andrew Smart is batting here for Johnny Mejia. Pitches high ball. A lot of things going on here today at Glenbrook South. We got a softball game. Got a softball game. Got looks like maybe a soccer tournament going on over at the stadium. Got the freshman game, or yes, it must be the freshman game over the other field. In addition to the baseball game here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's 1 away. And Charlie Owens batting for Trey Terrain. Pitch outside the ball. And hit him and also got the umpire. Double shot. And a ball. And this is Colin Summerhill batting for Harris. And a strike. And low and inside, a ball. And fall back to the screen. Scooped and fouled back. And a ball. Scooped and fall back. Colin Summerhill batting. Little ground ball, shortstop. Throw to second. They got him. On the fielder's choice. Here's Summerhill. It was Charlie Owens. It hit into the fielder's choice. Pitch is high ball. I forgot Jack Moran. He was the one that got hit by the pitch. Pitch is a low ball. And strike. And fouled away. Zach Carr now pitching for the Titans. Has been for a while here. And a little pop-up. Everybody giving chase. And a whoopsie by the shortstop. And safe all around. Throw the third. And everybody saves. So two in scoring position here. And Jake Novak, the batter. And takes a strike. problem being in the stands. Somebody walks, bounces around, and everything bounces around. That's a ball. Top of the sixth inning. And sort of a slow-moving ball game. Here's a strike. Scooped in and fouled away. Got under it a little bit. Skimmed it off. The look in. And the delivery. That's a ball. High and outside a ball. And ball four, and that'll load up the bases with two out. And Jason Verbancic, the batter. Hit a double his last time up. Hot shot foul. Got around a little early. And a fly ball. Left fielder. Takes it for the out. And we're down at the top of the fifth inning. Ramblers strand three, but they lead this one 10-1 as we go to the bottom of the fifth. And Jack Durchin batting here. Bringing in some of the other players, give them an opportunity to get in at bat. Pitches low, ball.
Yeah. So like, something that Loyola does is kind of like, I don't know if I'll do this, other right? Yes. Okay. We have a Loyola Hall. I mean, I think it's something does
And low ball, and then a ground ball. Solo roller, tough chance. They won't even make the throw. Single for Durchin.
Yeah, we'll have like
on a swinging bunt. And Mathene with a single on the first pitch. So 2 on with nobody out. And Connor Nash, the batter, number 3 in the batting order for the Titans. And sends a fly ball. Center fielder waits, takes it for the out. 1 away. And Ryan O'Hara batting. And strike one. I was just thinking, I know this umpire, and he seems to get nicked by pitchers every single ball game. It's something, the ball has a magnet on him, I guess. Magnet to him, ball outside. Earlier in the game here, he got hit. Top of the inning. High fly ball. Left fielder waits, takes it for the out. 2 down. And Andrew Hensing batting for Matthias. Takes a pitch outside for a ball. Ball 1. Ramblers going through pitching a little bit today. Give everybody a chance. There's a strike. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Now the pitch. That's low and inside a ball. Another 1 ball.
The vote. Why do you care? The vote. Yeah, like their daily life. Oh, I just like the 70. Yeah.
And low ball.
I like those.
The man got a strike. This one was the strike. And strike 3. And we're done with 5. It's 10-1. Loyola leading Glenbrook South. And we'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Go to the top of the 6th inning. And Aiden Dunham leading it off for the Ramblers. Pinch hitting. Takes a pitch low ball. Pinch hitting for Matt Raymond.
Oh, I know what you mean. I feel like every year I have like the same.
Outside a ball. Another new pitcher for the Titans as well. Now both teams going through pitching here a little bit.
I don't see any of our friends.
Non-conference game. I know that Titans are between 2 conference games here. So 3 in a row. There's a strike. That's probably why they're using a lot of pitching.
Yeah, that's true. I think they talk to her. I'm sure. Like there's
Ball 4. And Dunham aboard via the walk. Will Jackson, the batter. And pitch outside a ball. And low ball.
I'd rather just learn straight. Yeah, but it's good to be able to.
That's what we're like doing now.
I actually be able to talk about things in like a
I want
I got an A on my
I wish.
Low and away, ball.
Yeah, I never know how to say it.
Like yo.
Catch the action here on the network. Game's available on demand on YouTube. And strike. Selected games, not every game that we do is available on YouTube.
Right.
Handball 4 to Jackson. So 2 walks, 2 on. And Patrick Neenan. Batting.
And she went to 8 years ago. Yes. She went to Loyola. And she's very, very like.
Batting for Rochevic.
She's so young. But that's
Swing and a miss, strike. And outside a ball.
I've had
Ball back.
bunch of like students, and then Dean Garrison calls me up to the office, and then he'll be like, "Oh, can you hear my call?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And my mom never calls, and then I never get talking about it. But no, my mom. Because I was like, oh yeah, last year I'd always.
And lost where the ball was. Everybody moves up on the pass ball. I think it was a pass ball. Wild pitch. Ground ball. And through for the base hit single. For Neenan. And 1 run home. And Mejia fouls one off. Strike in the outside corner.
What? You used to set like that. That thing was awful.
Yeah, fly ball. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. Center fielder takes it for the out. And another run home. And it is 12-1 now in favor of the Ramblers. So we're past the slaughter rule, the 10-run rule. Here's Jack Morant. One out. And low it away, gets away, and the runner going to move on over on the pass ball. And ball 4. Charlie Owens. Takes a pitch outside the ball. No one fouled away. And fly ball, center fielder. Moves over and takes it for the out. That's out number 2. And Colin Summerhill, the batter, takes a strike, strike 1. And fly ball. taken by the left fielder for the out to end the inning. So we go to the bottom half of the frame. Ramblers with the slaughter rule, the 10-run rule. Bottom of the inning, last chance. And for the Titans, they need to get 3 just to keep the game going. Simon Farber, and he's got a little pop-up on the infield. And third baseman takes it for the out, 1 away. Here's John Muscala.
I know they do. And I need that.
It's like, don't feel bad. I get yelled at the house.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Why is he telling me? That's like, say, like,
That's my other side. Yeah.
High and outside a ball. Up over the third baseman, that's a base hit. A single for Muscala. 1 out single here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Dan Hawes, the batter. And pitch inside the ball.
After school, I got like 3:40. I wasn't there. I just saw a bunch of Snapchats.
And knocked out. The throw to first got away. Score that as a single and an error.
That was fun.
And runners at second and third. And Mike Angel, the batter. A nice dive. Came up throwing, but it really was a single. Tough chance.
A foul would be a strike.
And threw it away.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So 2 in scoring position here
Yeah.
with 1 out.
That's how it is.
And a ground ball. Second baseman over the first for the out. And it is now 12-2 as Muscala comes home. And Jack Durchin, the batter. Strike. And ground ball, second baseman. Over to first in time, and that'll do it for the ball game. And the Loyola Ramblers win this one 12-2. Final word on this ball game for Loyola, 12 runs on 8 hits. They had 3 errors. They were struck out 6 times, walked 5. They left 8 on base and 1 stolen base. For the Glenbrook South Titans, 2 runs on 5 hits, 8 errors. You're not going to win a lot of ball games having that many errors. 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 8 left on base for the Glenbrook South Titans, and 2 stolen bases. So that'll do it for us for this ball game. Stick around for more sports action on the network. Catch this game on demand on YouTube. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and